Hello, good morning. Welcome back to another What I Eat in a Day. This version is vacation edition, LA edition. Yeah, it's been a really interesting start to the year. I was away on like holiday over Christmas time. Well, not over actual Christmas, right around Christmas time though. I went to Mexico City, which that could be a whole separate video. I had the best time ever. I so want to go back. Mexico City is literally so amazing. I'm quite in it. I had a true social media cleanse and actually took like a proper holiday, which was nice. And then from there, I flew here to LA to join my parents and my family. And I flew in literally the day before the most horrific fire started. I'm sure you all have seen the news. Yeah, it's been absolutely devastating to see. The morning the fires really were breaking out. Luckily, first of all, let me just say I am safe and I am fine. So I am so lucky. It was the craziest thing I've ever seen. I could see the fires taking over the one mountainside. Yeah, it was crazy. Really sad. I don't want to make this a very sad and heavy video, but yeah, that was I honestly don't even know what to say. My heart goes out to everyone that's been affected by it. That being said, I am very grateful to be okay and here with my family and with one of my friends who had to evacuate. One of the craziest things is I feel like I would always film like LA diaries or LA vlogs this time of year. If you go on YouTube and like search my name and like LA or Malibu, I'm sure you'll see a lot of these. I used to call them the LA diaries actually. Anyways, I would just love vlogging when I was down here, and we would always rent from this one family in Malibu, and so many of my like favorite holiday family memories were at this place. And this year we decided not to stay there because we have more family coming down and we needed a bit more room. But the craziest thing is the first week when I was here, before more family joined, we were saying, hey, should we go back to that Malibu house for that first week and just enjoy it, just like old times, etc, etc. Thank God we did not book. I don't know how the stars aligned because we were definitely debating it. It is so sad. That house is completely gone. Like nothing left. So devastating. Like literally seeing the video footage of it and like watching it happen on the news, it's actually like genuinely so horrifying. So I mean, I feel grateful that we weren't there. I think that would have been, I actually can't even imagine that situation. I don't even want to like let my mind get there, but all that to say, I am okay. We are safe. And yeah, wow, that was like not the note that I was trying to start the 2025 vlogs on, but that's just real and that's what's been happening. I wanted to film a little What I Eat in a Day video today. I've been so blessed. The area that I'm staying, there are so many beautiful farmers markets and so many just like access to fresh and beautiful produce, and oh, it just makes me so happy. We've honestly just been really laying low and kind of chilling in the house, just cooking, spending good family time, eating amazing meals. I like to take over the role of being a chef, and we've got like a good deal going on with my family. I'm like, I'll cook, I'll make all the meals, and then my parents will help clean up, which is so nice of them. And it's been nice to like feed my friend and force her to eat vegan. To be fair, I let her eat her non-vegan stuff, but I always say in the world of plant-based like eating, I always try to lead with positive example and not force feed people. But that being said, if I can just share an amazing, beautiful meal and it just happens to be plant-based and you love it, then that's like the best way to positively influence, right? I don't know. New year, new me, except for the fact that I still drink out of the same camelbak. The positive news is that I got a new little nub for it because my old little nipple was looking moldy, I'm gonna be honest. And do I clean my water bottle enough? No, I do not. And I can be honest about that, but I just love it. And if you don't know about the camelbak Eddie, I did email Camelbak like years ago because I had put an Amazon code and I could see how many people were clicking on the link to buy the camelbak Eddie. And just the sheer volume of clicks was a little overwhelming. And I was like, whoa, I didn't realize I didn't realize I had that level of, I didn't realize that many people would go look at the camelbak Eddie, but I guess I just like promoted it and just like shared my love for it so intensely. Anyway, so I emailed Camelbak being like, yo, I talk about the camelbak Eddie in every single video. I just absolutely love it. Should we work together? Can we work on a video? And they were like, no, we only work with athletes. And I was like, Camelbak, I am an athlete in my soul. I might not be an actual professional athlete. Anyways, they don't want to work with me, but that's fine. Camelbak, I still love you. And if you ever change your mind, I'm here for you. And I would love to do like a collab color. And anyways, what is good about this? Let me tell you. You drink so much freaking water. It's unbelievable. I drink probably about 2 to 3 of these a day. I try to wake up and just like down the hatch, put a full liter down. There's something about like the I call it the nipple. There's something about like this little nub and like the straw that makes you drink so much more. Like if you were to give me just a big water bottle, like a glass of water that big, I wouldn't be able to chug it in one sitting. Whereas with this, it feels easy. So yeah, I just love my camelback Eddie. I always have one every single morning. It's funny though, I will be real with you. The one thing I don't like about these camelbacks is that this thing like doesn't stay down. It eventually just pops up, and in certain situations, it kind of like leaks and oozes out. Even though it's supposed to be leak proof, they're not. So don't put this like loose in your backpack, or like, I don't know, don't carry this in a hazardous way. I actually prefer I have like a Brita travel stainless steel one, and there's actually like a filter in it. That's my normal go-to travel water bottle, just because like it doesn't leak, and I like the idea of it having the filter in it. But my at-home water bottle is always my camelback. Who would have thought I'm so passionate about water bottles, and I'm like, this is the at-home version, and I've got my mobile version. Anyway, since I knew I was gonna be traveling and away from home for so long, I knew I couldn't go that long without my actual at-home camelback, so I did have to bring her. I think I'm gonna make a bunch of steel cut oats for everyone. Let's go. Okay, the breakfast, it's very OG Jaclyn, a good oatmeal bowl. My theme of like this whole time while I'm here and cooking for everyone is cooking with love. They can feel the love on the plate. So no microwave instant oatmeal package, which is fine when you're in a rush, but when I've got the time, I'm doing steel cut oats on the stove. I'm making them proper. Let's go. I'm gonna pull out the chia seeds. Maybe we'll do a little pumpkin seeds. Maybe a pecan. I'm just using these steel cut oats. I got them at Whole Foods. And I always thought steel cut oats took like an hour to make. These ones only take about 25 minutes. The best thing about this kitchen is it has not only filtered cold water, it has instant filtered boiling water, which was something that I didn't even know that I needed. But in situations like this, so convenient. Grabbing a tea at night, instant. As I always do, no measuring, just going off the vibes here. I'm making about 3 portions. Ooh. This makes me miss having my gas stove. I thought I was fine without it, and then I come back here and I'm like, ugh, there's something about it. It does fill my heart. So I'm basically just gonna let that boil, then reduce the heat, let that sit for like 20-ish minutes. I'm gonna get started on our berry topping. Oh, this is actually a good point. Do you see this cereal obsession over here? So there's just something about the Whole Foods cereals. Randomly, a lot of cereals like Frosted Flakes, Mini Wheats, Rice Krispies, things that seem vegan, they actually aren't technically vegan. There's D3 in them, which can be an animal byproduct or like a bug, insect byproduct. Anyways, all these cereals, kind of like the dupes at Whole Foods, like Frosted Flakes, these straight up say vegan and they're confirmed. You know, we like to get our fair share of cereals in while we're here. I will say there's just something about America, and the plant-based options here are next level. Also, sorry, these are not my foods. One time I showed like a fridge or my freezer in a video and there was something non-vegan in it. They're like, see, you're cheating, you're not a real vegan. And I'm like, y'all, I'm living in a house right now with more than one person. So yeah, I'm just gonna do these frozen berries. The more the merrier when it comes to berries. So we're gonna let the juices come out, then I'm gonna put a bunch of chia inside and that'll kind of thicken it up. You could even do like a bit of lemon. Easy breakfast. Love. There definitely was a phase of my life where I think I ate oatmeal straight for about 5 years. You could see the old What I Eat a Days as proof. Then I got really into protein oats, which I still do love. And then I just had to stop. I was like, no more oatmeal. And then I was doing toast and like a Just Egg or like a savory toast and avocado for quite some time. And I hate to say it, but I think I'm back on the oatmeal. I just love oatmeal, okay? Okay, I'm gonna put in a little pinch of salt, a little bit of cinnamon, a little bit of juices are starting to come out. I'm gonna put probably like 5 tablespoons worth. And you'll see this will somehow just turn into jam. No extra ingredients required. A little morning coffee. Organic unsweet soy milk. I'm not camera shy, but now suddenly filming in front of my family I am. Oh. Doesn't like being on camera, and I was like, okay, don't comment, I'm gonna film a vlog. And then I keep speaking to the vlog and everyone keeps replying as if it's to them, and I'm like, guys, when I'm filming, I'm talking to them. That was real again. Sorry. That was so funny. Wow, that is sending me. Okay, just a little coffee while the oatmeal finishes up, and then it'll be time to serve. I hope everyone is hungry. Wow, delicious. Breakfast is ready. Well, I hope so. I haven't been timing the steel cut. The beautiful berry mixture, which I'm just gonna dollop on top. This is a good hack if you don't have like a lot of seasonal fruits or access to a lot of fresh fruits. Say it's winter time, and also it's like cheaper. Often buying frozen fruit in bulk is a good way to get fruit when it's like preserved at its peak. I'm sure you could use it like an actual jam on toast actually. I haven't done that, but beautiful chia goodness for Gina. Okay, this is giving peanut butter and jam oats actually. A nice dollop of a healthy fat. I go through phases. Sometimes I'm like natural peanut butter, I would die for you. And then it goes almond butter, I would die for you. I think just like any nut butter, it's just the move. A few pecans, some pumpkin seeds. And then, because you can take the girl out of Canada. You can't take the Canada out of me. A little maple syrup. Wow, this smells so good. Here is our beautiful breakfast. Oh, that actually looks so good. Okay, let's dig in. Okay. I'm thinking about doing maybe an F45 class today. You guys know I love my F45 back home. And it's kind of nice that when you travel, it's like the same workout. It's just a new location. So they all follow the same schedule. But I figured a nice hearty bowl of oatmeal will get me through the day. Okay, let's see how this tastes. Oh, hot. I'm burning my mouth. Mmm. The chia jam, it's game changing. Mmm. I will be a maple syrup girl through and through. Hot, hot. You know when you haven't done your makeup in so long and then you finally do it and you're like, oh, I kind of forgot. I forgot that getting ready was a thing. I don't know if I can talk and do this. I might need to be silent. Oh, I always hold my breath when I do that. I always kind of like to soften and blur out that line. And it kind of blends in like that. Yeah, it feels good to actually like get ready right now. But then it's also that nice thing about when you're on vacation, you don't have to get ready and just being out of that routine. But yeah, I've actually kind of been struggling with my skin lately, which I don't know, I'm kind of at a loss at what to do. I feel like I've gone through such a skin journey. I've always dealt with more difficult acne prone skin, literally since I was like 11 years old. But yeah, I've definitely had my own skin journey. I feel like I've made videos about it if you kind of go back and look. And I felt like it got under control to a good point, and especially in COVID, my skin was probably the best it had ever been. Mind you, I had been on Accutane twice and using and trying so many amazing skincare products, doing all these facials, and then I think I just did way too much and like damaged my skin barrier. I feel like it doesn't like show on camera in the right way. Actually, maybe you can see it there. It's just a bunch of tiny little like bumps and texture all over my skin. It's not really like acne that I could like pop or do anything about, which is kind of annoying. Anyways, I used to use Proactive when I was like a kid, like a young teen, and then in COVID I started doing it again, and high key my skin actually looked amazing. The downside of using Proactive is that it has benzoyl peroxide inside, which literally can bleach and like lighten your clothes and like stain your pillowcases, which I mean isn't a huge deal I guess, but just kind of annoying. Anyways, I think I just kind of finished using it, didn't repurchase more. I had other skincare in my drawers and just stopped using it. All that to say, I ended up setting up an appointment with my derm for when I'm back home, just because I want to do a bit of a check-in. I don't obviously want to go back on Accutane if I don't have to. I also don't think my skin is, I don't want to say bad enough, like that's really relative. I don't feel like that's like really an option I want to explore right now unless I really, like unless it's my last resort. So all that to say, I'm going to try to go back on the benzoyl peroxide, see if that helps my skin. If not, I think just doing a check-in with the derm will be good. I honestly feel like it's so, I don't want to say like vain. Like I think like we've been conditioned sometimes to think that like skincare is like a vain thing when skincare is also health and your skin is your biggest organ, and if you know something's not right, like it shouldn't be inflamed or irritated, and there's obviously like it is a marker of maybe some other issues that are going on. So I think it's good for me to kind of be on top of it. But yeah, it's really funny how like you get a few breakouts and I feel like I'm instantly brought back to when I was like 16 years old and super insecure about my skin. In some ways I'm like, I feel so blessed. I've had so much exposure to amazing facials and cool treatments and so many products, but like I feel like sometimes like I get overwhelmed, like there's just too much. I'm like, I don't even know what to do. I just want to like pull it back and keep it simple. So I'll keep you all posted with how that goes. Okay, dressed up and ready to go. I think the vision might be to get a little cha-cha matcha. I am really picky. I like never buy matchas out because there's no place I like them except Rooms in Toronto. If you are nearby, try their matcha. That being said, the matcha on tap. It's a matcha with an oat milk and fresh vanilla bean pod in it, and it comes out of like the machine built into the counter. I'm like, that's actually in my dream home. I need to add that to my Pinterest vision board. I tried it once and it like made a brain connection and like made me like trip out, and I was like, this is the best thing I've ever had. So now I feel like I need to have it every single day. Like I almost unleashed a new addiction. It's just so smooth. And you know when you get like a matcha and then there's chunks at the bottom, it's not mixed properly, and it's like the flavor's not right, it's too watered down, it just tastes like milk, and like, oh, I'm thinking about it now. I'm starting to freak out. I need it. It's coconut milk and oat milk. So I thought it was just oat milk, but maybe it's the double that makes it so good.
like truly amazing.
Yeah, it's like the vanilla bean too, and like the sugar even.
Nice.
I do put my personality coming back. We're heading to the Vegan Goodness. It's the best vegan restaurant ever. Oh, this is the feast we needed. Okay, this blue cheese wedge salad. I don't even know how this is vegan. Chickpea avo, is that yours?
Chickpea avo. You got the mandarins. You got the iceberg lettuce. You got the sesame avocado emulsion. You got the chickpea chive ting.
I love it. And Tori, you've got a
Classic Caesar.
gorgeous. Let's see if it's as good as we remember. I think they do a lot of their cheeses homemade here. It's Olivia Lenny who got me onto this wedge salad, so big shouts out. It's the blue cheese. I don't even think I liked blue cheese before I was vegan. Oh yeah. Guys, get in here. Okay, we've got a zucchini blossom here. There's like an almond ricotta. These things are unreal. I've had these before. I'm so happy to have them again. The non-vegans are loving it. You need to do it, Susan. Wow, this is the bolognese, spicy vodka rigatoni. Oh my. I'll do a little too on this one. Thank you. Thanks, that's perfect. Can't say no to a little pep. That's a fresh pasta too. Fire. Was it like a lentil or? Oh, hot. Oh, really good though. Try. Better than carbone? Oh.
Like so good.
Oh, this is the one. Spicy bod. Try that. Oh my goodness, that meal was literally so amazing. Definitely get the spicy rigatoni. The bolognese was good. It was really good. But the spicy? That was delish. It actually was so nice to like eat out. No need just been making like homemade food for the longest time. Yeah, it was nice. I'm doing the Jamie Oliver 10-minute pasta lemon linguine and just veganizing it with nutritional yeast and vegan parm. Bio life. And then we basically just need to put a ton of fresh basil inside. And I'm too messy. Told me get a job. This is definitely copyright. Cut the music.
You got juice, man.
Yeah, that fresh lemon. Fresh basil. A ton of fresh basil. And a lot of arugula. A little bit of pasta water. Lots of fresh lemon. Arugula goes in the pasta while it's still hot. You'll be shocked by the amount of greens this dish can take. So I've just got like the hot pasta that's been strained. And we're just gonna put a bunch of this arugula in. Between the basil and arugula, there is a ton of green in this dish. That's probably like half the box of arugula. Honestly, let's put a little more in. There's never too much. Lid back on so it like steams it a little bit. And then I'm gonna pour the beautiful basil lemon oil sauce on it. 10-minute meal. Jamie Oliver didn't lie. The funniest thing about this meal is that it actually looks so insignificant and doesn't look very exciting at all. But the flavor is insane. Like it's just way more than meets the eye. I do want to just make sure that the sauce is like seasoned enough. I think the trick is doing like the swirl to the pasta. Ooh. Beautiful. This is the vegan bio life. We've gotta let that really live on there. Oh wait, who threw away the little basils on the table? Who cleaned up this table?
I thought it was garbage, not garnish. I'm
No,
so sorry.
I
was trying to clean after you guys said it.
What do I
What a
always say?
mess.
Don't clean my kitchen while I'm cooking. It's okay. I had little
Everything
beautiful...
they learned, I've gone against today.
Okay, that's okay. That's one of our beautiful vegan dishes. Bon appetit.
They mixed the rocket with it too.
The rocket. Look at you, British king.
Oh, it's so lemony, yeah. It's
Pretty
like
good.
fresh.
It's zesty. And fresh from the garden. It's a peppery arugula. Like it really... Okay, so I fear I don't really know where I left off the vlog. I think I missed some gaps. Long story long, we ended up doing obviously an amazing lunch at Crossroads. That was delish. By like 6 o'clock, we ended up going to Soho House and we got the best orange wine I've ever had. We're like, oh, let's just get a cocktail and then we'll head home. And I had more family coming in, so I was gonna make a big dinner for everyone. This orange wine, let me find the name. It is vegan. Did you know that not all wines are vegan? Kind of crazy. I think they like filter it through like fish bladders or something like that. So good to know if you have a fish allergy. This was Jaclyn I don't think I said that right. It was fabulous. Great orange wine. I really had my summer of orange wine like 2 summers ago, but also this past summer. And I think this might be my fave. $29 US retails for. I think that's pretty reasonable. So anyways, 1 glass turned into 2 glasses, and then before you knew it, we were there for like 5 hours. And the funniest bit is we've been together for like 2 weeks and points were made. How did we have more to talk about? I don't know, but we did. We just sat there for 5 hours and hung out. And I was texting my parents being like, hey, what time are you getting back from the airport? What time is everyone arriving? Because I'll cook dinner when everyone gets home. And then the server, I had told this to the server, we just kind of got chatting and hanging out. And the server at one point was like, I'm not kicking girls out, but you need to go make dinner for your family. And I was like, I do need to go make dinner for my family. So we arrived a little late. It was like 9 p.m. when we came back, and we made the most delicious lemon pasta. I'll find the exact recipe link and link it down below if you want to go to the Jamie Oliver website and do that. That one's really easy. But initially I had planned to film for this video. Oh, also so funny. I was like, we're gonna go to F45 yesterday night. That obviously did not happen. But we did a lot of walking, that's something. Anyways, I had originally planned to film this dessert to make for dessert yesterday, but since we finished dinner at like 10 p.m., we just like hung out and then went to bed. So I'm gonna make the dessert now, so you guys are getting a bonus little clip. So the real secret is amazing fresh dates from the market. They normally have like honey dates, medjool dates, a bunch of different varieties, which I like to kind of explore and make them with. But this time at the market, they didn't have the date person. So I just got these from Whole Foods. Then you use pecan halves. These are just some semi-sweet dairy-free chocolate chips. And then normally you would do flaky sea salt. This is just regular sea salt. This is like the healthy vegan chocolate turtle. So easy to do and so yummy. So what I'm gonna do is just take the pits out of the dates. So with medjool dates, since these are a bit bigger, I like to just cut them in half. And then we're gonna put the pecan in the other half. So just gonna take the pits out. I find if you buy them already like with the pits out, they're just a bit dry and like crusty and not as good. So definitely get them whole with the seed in. This is also like a very easy crowd pleaser dessert to bring to, I don't know, even just like a hangout. It's so quick to make. If you put a little more love into them, they can actually look really cute. I've seen people actually like blend the dates up and make it into like a proper square so it looks like an actual like Snickers bar or something. I do it kind of like the easy lazy way because it all tastes the same, but you could definitely elevate. So these are all gonna be individual little turtles. So then I just take the pecan halves and 1 pecan half and each little date half, and they seem to fit pretty perfect. Just like that. Okay, so I've been kind of like not anti-microwave, but kind of anti-microwave these days, but honestly, the easiest, laziest way to do chocolate is just melt it in the microwave. So I'm gonna do 2 30-second doses of that. Okay, quick intermission as I'm doing that. This is the best coconut water ever. This one was with pulp because that's all they had left, but the regular one is so good. It's pink. It is just better than any other coconut water, and I feel so passionately about that. Just know that. The chocolate is nice and melted, and I'm just gonna honestly dollop it on. There's really no like technique to this. You can actually dunk them in fully and it looks a bit better, but again, the easiest, laziest way is this way. And I like to do it on parchment just so it doesn't stick. So I'm gonna put them in the fridge and just let them set. I've also tried doing like a bit of coconut oil because I hear it makes it more like a chocolate magic shell, but I actually just prefer straight up melted chocolate chips. Again, easier, and in my opinion, tastes better. So they do kind of look like little beetle turd balls, but you just have to trust that they are delicious. Oh my God, this is like the perfect amount of chocolate too. How did I crush that? Gorgeous. And then I'm just gonna put on the salt. Oh my goodness, that one I got way too much salt. That is gonna be a little salty for whoever gets that one. So that's literally how simple it is. I'm gonna go let them set in the fridge. And the best part of making it is you can't let this go to waste. Washing chocolate off of like a bowl like this is kind of annoying. Yeah. There's nothing like reheating yesterday's leftovers, or yesterday's meal as leftovers. Did I say that right? Yummy. So good. Whoa, I like tossed some of these somehow. I don't want the really salty one. Okay, this maybe is the best one. And let's see if these are as good as they were 2 days ago when I made them. Oh, these are perfect. Oh, actually it's better because they're not fully like cold and the chocolate isn't like too solid. I'm telling you, you've got to try these. Look at that deliciousness. Major success. I think this officially concludes the What I Eat in a Day vacation edition. Thank you for watching. Happy New Year. I hope you're all well and safe, and I'm talking with my mouth full. I'm sorry, what's changed? Make sure you follow, like, subscribe, do all the things. Follow me on TikTok if that even exists anymore. IDK, Instagram, you know the things. You know where to find me. I'm Jaclyn Forbes everywhere. Thanks for watching. Bye.